guys, so today I decided to do the Best of Beauty tag and I put a little bit of a spin on it. I decided to do a get ready with me featuring all my favorite products from the year of 2013. So I thought this would be better to watch, more entertaining, instead of me just showing you the products and rambling on. It's kind of a chit chat get ready with me and I just throw them on my face. I hope you guys enjoy this look and my favorite products, and just let me know in the comment section below what your favorite products were, and I will see you guys in my next video. In terms of primers, the one that I've used the most is the Mercier Radiance Primer, and I'm not really a primer kind of person. But the reason being is that I use the corresponding foundation for this, so I find that whenever I use the primer for the particular foundation, I think it works better, but that is just me. And I just have a little sample size of this one because I ran out of my full size, so this is a deluxe sample size, and it's lasted me a pretty decent amount of time. But it also is almost done. And then my favorite foundation this year is the Mercier Silk Cream Foundation, and I've been using this for quite some time, a couple of years, maybe even a few years now, but I use the shade Medium Ivory, and I've gone through, I think this is my second tube and I'm almost done. But this is my favorite foundation for when I am not self-tan and when I'm my natural skin tone. So when I'm more fair like I am right now, I like to use a full coverage foundation because I have lots of acne scarring, especially on my chin, that I like to cover up, but when I'm self-tanning, I find that I can use light coverage foundation and get away with it. But my favorite foundation of all time is NARS Sheer Glow. But I haven't been using that because I have been fair pretty much all year except for in the summer when I was using my NARS Sheer Glow. Also, I just wanted to mention my favorite drugstore foundation, which was the Revlon Color Stay Whipped. My favorite concealer this year has been the MAC Studio Finish Concealer, and I have the medium palette and I also have little pots. So I use this for under my eye and for blemishes. I know this is supposed to be used just for the face, but it's the only concealer I've found that works under my eye. But I always do my under eye concealer last, so I'm just going to wait to apply that to my under eye area. And also for concealer, to set my under eye, I like the Bare Minerals Well Rested Powder. And this is just a light yellow tinted powder, and it just really brightens and adds a little extra coverage for my under eye area, and I love this. So I'm not doing this tag in order because I do finish the rest of my face at the end. But my favorite brow product this year has to be the Benefit Give Me Brow. This is amazing. Like, I have very sparse eyebrows, as you can tell, and it just really fills it in quickly, and it's just so simple and natural looking. So I haven't used this in a tutorial or anything before, so here it goes. It just grabs onto every little hair and builds some fullness where there is none. Also for primer, I just wanted to mention my favorite eye primer, which are the MAC Paint Pots, and I'm using Soft Ochre. But I also use Painterly a lot. And I'm just taking this eyeshadow base brush by Sigma and applying that to my lid. For my favorite palette, I decided on the Lorac Pro palette, and everyone has seen this by now, but those are the shadows, and I have used this quite a bit. The whole top row is matte and the bottom are shimmer satin finishes, and I really love this palette, so I'm just going to go ahead and create I don't even know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to create something right now. And also, just to mention, the best brushes are these these copper rose gold plated Sigma extravaganza brushes. These are so gorgeous. I love Sigma brushes, and just the copper ones are pretty much the best thing ever. So I'm just creating an everyday kind of eye just to keep it simple. And just to add a little something, I'm going to put the deep purple color in the outer corner. And along the lash line. Just going to touch up that nude shade. Actually, it's called Creme. There is a shade called Nude, but that's shimmery. And this is matte, so this is the Creme. And then go back in and blend. For eyeliner, my favorite pencil eyeliner is the NARS Larger Than Life brand. And I have it in a bunch of shades. I really like the nude one. I use it all the time. I have black, brown, blue, purple, white. I love them. They're the best formula and long wearing. And what I'm going to use today is the Balm Schwing liner, and this is my favorite liquid liner. I've talked about this before in a video. I love the brush. It dries matte. It's really pigmented, very dark. It has a fast dry down, and it's long wearing. So I love this eyeliner. For mascara, I love the Dior Show Lash Maximizer. It is the best primer in my opinion, and it makes any mascara look even better. And mascara you don't like, it makes it look good too. So I've bought a lot of mascaras, which I don't care for, but I do get use out of them because this primer underneath will make any mascara look good. And then my two favorite mascaras from the drugstore is CoverGirl Lash Perfection, and high end is the YSL Baby Doll. This isn't one of the categories, but I had to mention that my favorite lashes are by House of Lashes, and they're the Noir Fairy. And I'm going to be applying those. And then I'm using my favorite lash glue, which is the Duo Dark Tone Lash Adhesive. So these lashes can be a little bit tricky to apply because the band is pretty thick and not very flimsy, so you have to really make sure that you get the outer and inner corner because they can come off. So now I'm going to go back to my concealer and then finish up my under eye area. Then using whatever's in the lid, I'm just going to take that underneath my eye and set my concealer. Then I'm going to take some of that taupe color and run it underneath my eye. And then add some of the deep purple in the outer corner. And I actually hate this mascara. It's the L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes, but I really like it for my lower lashes, so. But I wouldn't buy it again. I'm just trying to use it up and it works really well for my lower lashes. And then for setting powder, I have been loving the NARS Light Reflecting Setting Powder, the pressed, the translucent crystal, and it looks like that. I find it really minimizes my pores, so that's why I really like this powder. And then for bronzer, my favorite of all time is the NARS Laguna. Surprise, surprise, I use this pretty much every tutorial. For blush, I couldn't really pick a blush because I'm not really a blush type of girl. I don't know, I've never really found a blush that I have to say that I absolutely love or use all the time. I kind of just switch it up all the time. There's not really one that I gravitate towards, but I went with Benefit's Rockateur just because I really like the rose gold. I'm really obsessed with rose gold this year, if you can't already tell. And I just like that this is really natural and it doesn't apply too much product and just gives a nice glow to the skin. For highlight, I decided to go with the Balm's Mary Luminizer. It's just a really gorgeous yellow based highlight and it's good as a eyeshadow as well. I'm just going to apply a little bit to my brow bone. And then I'm going to apply, and then I'm going to stick my brush in my hair and try and highlight with my hair. And then I'm just going to take a little bit and put it on my cheekbones. It is very pigmented, so you just need a little bit. Goes a long way. And then for lip products, I couldn't really just pick one, but I did. I went with MAC Subculture Lip Pencil, which is just a really nice pinky nude. For lipstick, I decided to go with MAC Creme de Nude, and it's just a perfect creamy nude color, and I've been reaching for this a lot. It is worn down, and for some reason I make weapons out of my lipsticks. If you can see that shape right there, I'm going to try and stop doing that. For lip glosses, I love the NYX Butter Gloss range, but I decided to go with a NARS lip gloss, and it's in Super Orgasm, and it's just a really gorgeous shade with glitter in it, but it looks really good on top of nudes and pinks and things like that, or even on its own. It's just a really gorgeous gloss. Also, I forgot to mention for lipsticks, I love the Lime Crime Velveteens and my YSL Rouge Volupte. They're pretty expensive, those ones, but they are like such a nice formula. And then for lip gloss, I also love my Guerlain Kiss Kiss gloss. I mentioned it last year. And MAC's Nymphette. I love that lip gloss. And then for a beauty box subscription, I don't actually have one. I'm not really into the beauty box subscription thing. I have tried various companies. When it came down to it, if I had to pick one, I would probably pick Top Box, which is a high-end deluxe sample subscription. I think it's $12 a month, and they gave really good samples when I did try out that subscription box. So that would have to be my favorite, but I don't actually subscribe to any, so. And pretty much that's it. I would go ahead and set my face. I have been contouring my nose lately. I'm not right now. I think my favorite powder to contour with is Benefit Hoola. I have been loving that bronzer to contour with. So I'm just going to throw that in this video as well for contour powder is that. And yeah, this is the finished look. I'm surprised how all my favorite products actually ended up turning into a wearable look, because you could have crazy randoms and you just wouldn't be very put together. But I think it turned out pretty well.